welcome to Rich for Purpose. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a company, Opendoor Technologies. Ark Invest recently bought a position in this company. Today, I started my own position in this company. I'm going to be doing a deep dive, go over the pros, the cons, and my analysis on this stock. So let's dive into it. So, the pros, they had some insane revenue growth for 17, 18, and 19. They went from 700 million to 1.8 billion to 4.7 billion. That amount of growth is insane, and I think that growth can continue. I know that they told us that growth is not going to be continuing on this next year, or they see a decline in that rate of growth. However, I think what they're doing is they're setting a bar low so that they can kill it on their earnings and have exponential growth later on. Remember the word exponential because I'll get into that. Solving the real estate problem, they're making real estate more simple. They're making things easier, faster, and more certain, and I love that. Attracting sellers is extremely profitable. There's an entire industry of people out there that do wholesaling with homes. They try and find people whose homes are not on the market yet so that they can get the option to buy the house, then they can find a buyer and make the spread on that sale. They're having sellers come to them. So this is extremely profitable, especially when you can scale this to the entire country. I love it. Double dip the revenues. So when you sell your house to Opendoor, they can help you buy a house. So they can get two profit margins with one customer. I like that. Accuracy through structured hyper local data. So they can scale this on a much bigger scale, and it's attention to detail, and they can value the homes in that local city based on the amount of data that they can get. The reason why I think Zillow isn't profitable in this yet, doing this buying and selling of homes, is their data problem. It's so cookie cutter. But this company has a solution for that, and I like that. So the last three are pretty big main points for me on this one. Lots of growth to come. Right now they're in 21 cities with a 2% market share in this industry, worth $5 billion. If they can grow their market share to 4% and go to 100 cities, that will give them a $50 billion market share. Okay, that is a 5x growth, right? So that could be 5 to 10x the stock price on that alone. So now, here's another thing, is more profit margins in the future. So what they do is roll out insurance offers to people, homeowners insurance, different financing tools, different services for the real estate industry, right? That's exponential growth. That's what I mean by this could be an exponential growth opportunity. They could shake up this industry so much and make such a big impact on things that this stock can just take off exponentially, and that's what I really like about this one. And including this is that the CEO only makes $275,000 a year. Some of you guys make more than that, but he has a 6.2% stake in the company. So this is a must win for him. Everything is in on this stock price doing good. This stock price has to do good for the CEO to do good, and I love that. So I think this one's going to be good. So the cons: uncertain economy. Fed could raise interest rates, bring house prices down. Even if those two happen, though, it's a buying opportunity because those are temporary problems. Like in uncertain economy, we get a recession, a downturn, things will pick up eventually. Home prices will go up eventually. So in the short term, if those things do occur, it'll rebound, and it's a good buying opportunity. So speculators could be impatient, say a downturn comes or whatever, or they don't hit numbers as fast as expected. Speculators could get impatient with this company and sell it off. That could be negative for the stock price. Trouble scaling and profitability. So Zillow's having trouble with this, that when you're buying and selling homes in the entire country, California's market is a lot different than, Illinois or Chicago's market. So I think that's why they're having problems with it. But this company is not biting off more than they can chew. Right now they're in 21 cities. So I think they're taking a very methodical step and approach to make sure that they're successful, that they don't do what Zillow did in this. But if they can't, then that could be a problem. Growth targets could get missed. That could be a problem too. That's just part of the risk. Here's the one that I don't like the most out of all of it. You guys might not see it as a bad thing, but SoftBank's 13.8% stake. I can't stand SoftBank. I don't like them. I think they're shady. I think they get into questionable deals. However, they have made great deals. They invested in Uber. But they're also not loyal. So they were selling off T-Mobile. They could, with a stake that large, they could cause something wrong in this, especially if this company does something that SoftBank doesn't like. Could be a bad thing, but it could be a good thing. If this company needs money, they can always go to SoftBank and get it. But if SoftBank doesn't like something, then it could also be bad. I just personally don't like SoftBank, and that's why such a big stake in this company. It's like, but it is what it is. And then losses could continue, or they could start incurring losses that could bring the stock price down. But with the growth factor and the future, they're so future minded that I think that honestly, all these problems on my cons list, honestly, I think this is a great opportunity, and I'm very picky on the stocks that I pick. So today I started a position, got 100 shares, and I think this one's going to be great for the long term, and I'm going to keep adding to my position, and we'll see how this one goes. So please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time for my next stock analysis. God bless. Have a good one.